Hello and welcome to Letigra's Tea Party. I'm your host Letigra, and today's tea is Youthberry. Yum yum. Youthberry is a white tea and naturally sweet. As you can see, we have the Palettful packs Petite to play with, and for your information, the Palettful packs is actually going to be a 3-part series, at least for this month and the next couple months. Hopefully, if all goes well, it'll be a continuation, but for sure, for this month and a few others, it's going to be a 3-part series. It'll probably become a 2-part series unless things change. So, let's see what's inside of our Palettful packs Petite. That tea was really good. So we got this liquid here. It is called the Holbein Colored Pencil Blender Melts. And the reason why you have this is because Holbeins are actually oil-based. And this makes it easier to blend, but some people say you don't even need that with a good oil pencil. So we'll see if that's true. Next, colored pencil number 1, very pretty. And since we do have this going on, if you'll come to me please, my sketchbook here, this is from Skidmore. Here we go, or Strathmore, or wherever. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, good. I have it in zone. It lays heavily automatically, no pressure done. Add a little bit of pressure. Still nice. Layer, over and over and over again. Then go across the top. Very, very smooth color pencil. Color pencil number 2. So this one, this Holbein Artist Color Pencil, Japan, was cobalt green. I guess OP means opaque, I don't know. This one is Wisteria. Now, I read a lot about mangas and wisteria and all that other stuff. Now I have a fear about wisteria. It seems to be more pigmented. We got another color here, and it is Naples Yellow. Usually I have a hard time seeing yellows with my color pencils and even some Prismas. But this, very nice. Feels like another color pencil to me. Probably should have used a different color with this purple, because now I got this little brown thing going on. And color pencil number 4. Look at that. Lays on so thick automatically. You are not making thin colors with this baby. And okay. Of course, wouldn't be Palettful packs if you didn't have a paintbrush. there's usually a plastic thingy. Plastic thingy? You know existy? Plastic thingy no existy. So let's test this out. Oh, just to let you guys know, this is a Princeton. Yeah, I thought so. It's a filbert. It's a Princeton Select. And bubbly. Doesn't have a strong smell. Dip. And I mean, if you work it, it blends. Now I got this mud color because I blended all 4 colors together, but you know. Dip. My paintbrush dried pretty quickly, it seems. Whoa. It became cake. Whoops. Yeah, it pulls it and turns it into a pure watercolor paint. That's cool. You heard nothing. That wasn't a baby being attacked by his siblings. Alrighty. So, that was pretty cool. Boop. Boop. I'm probably going to squirt this into a little vial while I use it. Or maybe a paint palette, I don't know. Next, Palettful Pack sticker. It's a notebook. Or a sketchbook. Sketch journal. Cute. It goes in the sticker pile. And last but not least, the green fuzzles that my son will end up playing with later. Because for some strange reason, he has an obsession with these horrible confetti things. They have a name. I don't know what the name is. They're horrible. They get everywhere. And I don't know why, but now I have a bunch of these. And I love them. Let's see if we can make you into focus. Where's the top of your head? Oh yeah. Da, doop, boop. Okay. So these boards, they're beautiful, they're amazing, they're super thick, and you can do anything on them. I love it. Like, it's meant for like paper products, not paper, but like traditional dry medias. But you can put a little bit of water on them for like added textures. You can also put ink on them. I've seen really nice alcohol pictures on these, so why not? I didn't want to take them all out, but I guess I had no choice. I took them all out. Now I'm putting them all back in. Bloop. ASMR. So, I don't have the theme card on me. I probably won't. So we're gonna make a lady. Cute lady. And let's see how it goes. That's right. So, I've been inspired by my really cute friend who has your not so stereotypical pear shape, because she rocks it and she rocks it well. And she's married, has some cute kids. One of her boys is friends with mine. I get this huge temptation to over-exaggerate her hips because, like, she's just that amazing. I swear, if I didn't know any better, she would be like one of those ladies with like a 32 chest with like a 42 hips. Like, she's just amazing. Beautiful woman. And I think I always see her in heels. Does she even own a pair of tennis shoes? Now that I'm thinking about it. And she's petite. I mean, who wouldn't find that beautiful? And she has this shy personality. But once you get her open, so I guess that means that she's gonna be a cute pixie today. She always has like fabulous hair, be it up, be it down, and she turns her, I guess, like, what they call lip locks. She turns them into these beautiful silk sheets. Like, I swear she could pass for Asian hair. I was gonna do like a ponytail with like some poof to it, but I want to give you her silk look. She has a cute small nose, and she has the most beautiful luscious lips. And whenever I see her with like large, beautiful eyes, and it makes me want to just draw her with these large anime-esque eyes here. A nice simple gown for my vivacious mama. She has small hands, beautiful skin tone, does great with makeup, is really intelligent. She's inspiring. You could say love at first sight in a sense, if you mean like that best friend love. Met her, and I don't know. She's just been someone that I cared about ever since. And it seems to look like these wings are a bit translucent. Not crazy translucent, but a little bit. So, there we go. Now, just had a flashback to when I was a kid, and I'm remembering when my mother told me that my artwork wasn't going to amount to anything. Sometimes I feel like she was right, but at the same time, I remember one time my aunt was telling me about how different widths inside your line can cause a lot more feeling to happen in your artwork. And as she was showing me, I was emulating. I was showing my mom, and she ecstatically was like, "Oh, is that hair?" And I'm pretty sure she was just listening to the conversation because we were talking about that. But she wanted to let me know that she was interested. And she was like, "Oh, it looks beautiful," even though it was just a simple line. And, you know, it's very contrast to what she was telling me before. Pushing me to be a doctor and telling me that that's the only way to succeed, but then turning around and saying, "Oh, that was beautiful." As I got older, she became more keen to my artwork. Still pushed me being a doctor of some sort, but I'm not smart enough to be that. Like, I got some smarts, but not in that area, you know? Nor do I have that passion, or the patience. I mean, I guess every parent wants their children to be super successful, right? And I always thought about how much she made it sound like she hated the fact that I loved art. But then, now that I'm older and I'm thinking about that memory and thinking about my kids, I do something similar. Instead of tearing apart my son's dream of being a YouTuber, I tell him, that's fine and dandy, but you're gonna have to have an education. Because before your YouTube channel goes up and makes it, you gotta have another career set for keeping you stable while you're working on your YouTube, and if it fails, you don't have to worry. So I want my son to succeed in his YouTube, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I want him to be real and understand it's not as easy as he thinks. Nothing really is as easy as one person would think. You know, I actually thought that my dream of getting my artwork out there was just that, a dream. And here I am, getting my artwork out there. And that's my only goal. I have no other goal but to get it out there. She looks evil now, but whatever. Wahahaha. She'll still be super cute. Oh, I keep on touching it over and over again. So, this woman I'm speaking of here, the one that I decided to use as my muse, has a passion too. And I'm telling her she should pursue that passion. Don't drop it. Don't you guys agree? So, what are your passions? And while you're drinking your tea, or your coffee, if you don't do tea and only do coffee, what are your passions? What are your dreams, your goals? Tea is therapy. So enjoy your tea, enjoy your thoughts, and don't be afraid to talk about them. Crappiest looking shoes ever. Oh well. We're just talking about her cuteness or her shoes. If I had a shoe obsession, my artwork would probably be better. Because then I'd be drawing feet. Why is this going to be a 3-part series? Some of you have probably been asking yourself. Because at 3 different price points, what are you looking for? What do you want? Did you want the most bang for your buck? Did you just want to be able to make something pretty? Did you want to know what's so different about all these boxes? Well, to answer your question, I prefer the Petite box. Why? Because it comes with almost the same exact stuff as the big box. Almost. Either a slightly lower grade, or not as much, or different colors, but you always get something similar, something new to go ahead and experiment with. And not only that, but it has this allowance to you. You can create brand new pieces with products you've never used before, or don't have the money to use them, at a reasonable price. It's what you get what you paid for, right? Well, is that true? I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to Prismacolors, actually. They blend nicely and they look good and they have a nice texture to them. But to me, I bought a box of color pencils for the fraction of the price for the same amount of pencils. And I ended up enjoying those more. They're cheaper. They are just as smooth, but they don't break as much. And oh my goodness, do Prismas break. If you don't have the most perfectly sharp blade to sharpen your Prismas with, it isn't happening. That's why a lot of people, they don't use pencil sharpeners on Prismas. They grab hold of a, box cutter or, a craft knife, and they do it that way. Because they will break on you. And it's ridiculous. So, in the art world, I've learned it's not about the product, but the patience and effort you're willing to put into everything. Have I told you guys that my husband is my editor? By now you're probably getting sick and tired of it. But he's amazing. His passion is to edit. Mine is to draw. And the fact that I'm doing this, it's just nice to know that we could benefit each other. Him and his bashful self will probably not let you hear that. I like how it smooths it out really well. If what they said is right about like it being very versatile and that if you actually color on top of it and like paints and stuff, then I really want to see what it does. I also notice that if I go too quickly over the area, that it leaves the pencil texture there. So I have to just dab, 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 dab over and over again and smear it across that way. It makes for a very washed out look, which is interesting. But I'm hoping that everything else will go out well. Now, I don't want to use this on the whole picture, just bits and pieces. Work. Yeah, I have to truly work it in. Small circular strokes. It seems to be doing the trick. Pull the moisture inwards. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. Watch a tutorial about this, but being a video and actually doing it yourself is very different. Shh, you didn't hear that. Now they didn't tell me on the tutorial about how it needs to be kneaded in a sense, but it does cake into like a blump if you don't do it right. Boop-a-doop, 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 boop-a-doop. You're probably wondering what boop-a-doop means. Well, who cares? You don't need to know. I have other friends that inspire me. They inspire me in different ways. And one of the ways is one friend I know loves herself some fairies, but she also loves herself some really classics too. You tell her to compare a classic to a newer thing, and automatically it's a classic. It doesn't matter what you think; it's always a classic. And I love that about her. She knows what she likes, and her fairy love got me into fairy love. Not because I actually think Tinkerbell is the bomb diggity, but because it gives me positive thoughts, happy thoughts, and I guess this little pixie of my friend here has a hint of her heart as well. So I have two friends in one for this picture. Oh, I know you're watching. You saw it on my Facebook, and now you click the link and you're watching. Yeah. I'm talking about you. If you're wondering where I got the wing idea from, it's a lunar moth. Lunar moths are these gigantic, gorgeous green moths. I mean, gorgeous. Right off the roof, gorgeous. They will brighten anybody's day or night. And some of them are big as your hand, some of them are even bigger, some of them are smaller. They're just beautiful. Okay. Have any of you guys watched, what's it called? Steven Universe? Are any of you getting Steven Universe vibes right now? It's just me. Okay. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I turned her into a Steven Universe winged thing. I don't know. That wasn't my intent. Bah! Oh wow, does a really good job of being that base color. You do that, and it's smooth, so smooth, placing this top layer on top of this. Shadow on the nose. Like, if you had like a one color challenge, you could get so much depth by using a combination of this color pencil with this melts. Alrighty, so what do you guys think? Yet again, I wish I had another color to put in the background so that she just truly pops out. But I don't really see anything. If I had a black or maybe a purple, like a deep, deep, deep dark purple. But considering what I have, I think this goes really well. Let me go ahead and make my little signature here. That turned into a Q. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. And until next time, enjoy your cup of tea.